satisfied that those protocols and procedures are in place, and that we're collecting samples that are legitimate. Two more things. One short term, I talked about going back with Dr. Miller and our staff and making sure our protocols are solid in the short run, continuing to monitor with all of our sports, including football. Long term, just making sure that over the next month or two that are looking at best practices around the country and making sure that what we're doing is the best possible way to do it, and if not, taking a look at ways that we can improve that going forward. Finally, just part of this process, I mentioned education. When a student athlete tests positive, we have, Fred is here, and as you all know, Fred works with me on the Student Athlete Code of Conduct, and just making sure that, if we have a student test positive, we are getting them help. One of the people who has helped us for years, Marvin Sims, unfortunately passed away this past year. And Marvin has been a long-time person on our staff who has helped us in that process. What we've done in the interim since Marvin passed away is we work with Sam Cochran. Sam oversees all the counseling on our campus for all students, not just for student athletes. And he's helped us, provided us a stopgap for student athletes, places they can go since Marvin passed away. We're in the process of hiring a replacement for Marvin. It's not yet complete. So while we're going through that process, Sam Cochran, who again heads up all of our counseling on campus, is helping us try to stopgap. But no question, we miss Marvin and all that he meant to our program. So with that, I'll stop and we can try to answer questions.
Are there any other players or instances who've come under this?
We don't have any more, nor do we anticipate any more. Going forward, can we guarantee the future in any of our sports? Probably not long term, but we don't have anybody to add, and Kirk, you don't anticipate anybody else?
Yeah, it's really one of the reasons we got together today. I learned of some phone calls that were placed to some of our parents, and some of the alarming content that they, just ridiculous questions they were asked. So, I'm not a huge fan of the social networks, but just so much misinformation out there. So, and I have no idea what's out there other than the feedback I got from maybe some parents, and just seemed like it might be time to address this. As far as I know, we dealt with 2 transactions yesterday, one last week, and I anticipate everybody else on the roster to be ready to go, at least on the plan. I don't know about health status, but they should be ready to go, and I expect them to play well against Missouri.
So is Jewel leaving by his choice, or?
Yeah, it was a mutual decision. We had a conversation Sunday night, and as I said earlier, a big part of what we do is shape behavior, and as players move up through the program, the expectations are higher, and everybody's got choices to make, and we're pretty firm in what we want to do, how we conduct our business, and sometimes it's not comfortable for a player to stay at the program, and I don't want to speak for Joel, but just talking in broad-based terms. Those are decisions players have to make, and Saturday night we had 25 seniors sitting in front of the team that have done a great job, not only in terms of their graduation, academic progression, but their conduct and football careers overall. So, at the end of the day, it's tough to get up to that front of the room. I've got a lot of admiration for anybody that's a senior in this program, and again, Saturday night we celebrated 25 great stories.
Have there been any more drug tests or any drug tests since Durrell's arrest on Thursday?
We drug test just about every week. So the answer is, for all sports, yes, there have been additional tests since last week, but not out of the ordinary. Meaning, this is something we do every week. We didn't ramp up a new drug testing program since last week. It's something that we've been doing. As I mentioned earlier, we test between 800 and 900 student athletes every year.
Were there
It's a little bit ironic. We were testing 10 people at the time of the arrest. Just a little bit of irony for you, a little comic relief.